Oh, come on! How's it going, everybody? You're watching another episode of the Broken Controller Club. My name's Ed, and I'm the head honcho around these parts. I'm admittedly slow in reviewing today's game, as it was already released a while back, but wanted to cover it anyway so that those unfamiliar with Pac-Man will go into it knowing what to expect. Now, before we get this party started, please like, subscribe, and share with all your buddies. We're officially halfway to 1,000 subscribers, and every bit of support helps. Also, you may enjoy upcoming videos, and I'd hate for you to miss those. Pac-Man is a game that belongs in the upper echelon of gaming fame, with such titles as Potty Pigeon on the Commodore 64, E.T. on the Atari 2600, and The Last of Us Part 2 on the PlayStation 4. You play a silent protagonist by the name of Pac-Man, or if you're from Japan, you'll know him as Pac-Man, which he was named because of the noise his mouth makes. It's like this Pacu 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 noise. I always said Waka 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 when I was younger, but maybe it's because Fozzie Bear was my favorite Muppet. Anyways, turns out Pac-Man is hungry AF, and today, dots are on the menu. Not those horrible candies at the movies that rip your fillings out, but the actual pixels on the screen. Just like being told by your Depression-era family members to clean your plate or else you're gonna get a belt in the ass and a night in the basement, your job is to eat all those dots to clear the level. To prevent you from doing that are 4 diverse and inclusive ghosts who make up the Ghost Gang. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde, all possessing, see what I did there, different personalities and ways of chasing Pac-Man around, just like mentally ill TikTokers with multiple personalities that viewers would rather laugh at than send to the psychologist. One touch from these cute and highly marketable apparitions will send Pac-Man to an early grave by horrifyingly forcing his yellow jaw backwards and making him appear to eat himself. To death. You can kill these ghosts right back, though, by eating the power pellets located in each corner of the level. Legend says that these were inspired by cartoon character Popeye the Sailor, who always ate spinach to power up and beat the living hell out of Bluto and basically everybody else he didn't like. They're also a great source of iron and will make you poop with the speed of an airplane, leaving a runway. Once you eat a power pellet, the ghosts turn blue and will start running away from you, leaving them open to getting eaten and sending their little ghostly eyeballs back to their hidey hole. Sometimes you'll want to eat them out of revenge, other times you'll just use this as a deterrent to let them know who's boss, while you snack on the rest of the dots in the level. While eating scores of dots, various fruit will appear in each level for Pac-Man to nab and prevent him from getting scurvy. There's cherries, strawberries, oranges, apples, and melons. Eating fruits will get you bonus points, but then there's also a risk versus reward as you'll have to brave the ghosts to get to the fruit. Will the risk be worth it, or will you be a punk bitch and just try to finish the level? Now, you may be asking, Ed, fearless leader of middle-aged men who still game without telling friends and coworkers, is that all there is to this game that's destined to be a giant hit? And I will say to you, as they say in Espanol, no. There's also a little bit of drama to the game in the form of its cutscenes. See, every few levels you make it through, you'll get treated to a little cutscene. I don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't played it, but if you want to see what's underneath the ghost costumes, you're going to want to play the game. Also, something I haven't mentioned yet is that each level speeds up the gameplay a little bit. So while you may be bored at first, I promise you that it's going to get more difficult after a while. The game also features a score counter because not everything needs achievements or XP, and one of the best ways to make your friends feel inferior other than, by bringing up embarrassing and traumatic details about their family lives and childhoods and laughing them off, is by crushing their self-esteem with cold, hard, factual numbers. Numbers that say, my score is higher than yours, and therefore I'm a better person. Now personally, this game plays best with a joystick as I found gamepad controls on ported versions to not always be quite as responsive as I prefer. If you're a purist and you're looking for a stick to use for that genuine arcade feel, I recommend the Razer Panthera Evo. It's got 8 face buttons with an enormous amount of button customization, and while it does cost in the neighborhood of $200, you tend to get what you pay for when it comes to arcade sticks. And if you act now, use my coupon code at the bottom of the screen at the checkout to get 10% off and support the channel. So Pac-Man is a great time. It's fun, it's simple, it takes skill, it's fun to play with your friends, and really the only issue modern gamers are going to have with it is that Pac-Man is a male, and he hasn't been killed off or replaced by a strong female. Yet. The game is a little rare and is already considered a collector's item, but give it a shot when you get a chance, and then when you get mad at the difficulty, you can go back to playing Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, or whatever else you like that's equally unoffensive to your delicate feelings. Thanks for watching. Congratulations! You're one of an elite few to make it to the end of the video. Reward yourself by hitting the round subscribe button in the middle, and then check out the other goodies I've got in the links next to it.